Daddy, she looks hungry. Can I share my food with her? The single dad CEO followed his daughter's eyes and froze. If stories like this touch your heart, like the video and subscribe to Inspiration Stories Box. The cafe was warm, bright, and filled with a low hum of conversation. Soft music played in the background as people scrolled through their phones, sipped coffee, and laughed without a care in the world. At a corner table sat Ethan Cole, CEO, billionaire, and single father, across from his 6-year-old daughter, Lily. Ethan rarely took breaks. Board meetings, flights, deals, his life moved fast. But Saturdays belonged to Lily. No assistants, no phone calls, just pancakes and chocolate milk. Lily swung her legs happily as she ate, crumbs gathering at the corner of her smile. That's when she stopped chewing. Her eyes drifted past the glass window of the cafe. Outside, on the cold sidewalk, sat a woman. She looked young but worn down by life. Her coat was thin, her hands were wrapped around an empty paper cup. She wasn't begging, she wasn't speaking, she was just there. Lily tilted her head. "Daddy?" she asked softly. Ethan looked up from his phone. "Yes, sweetheart." Lily lowered her voice, as if the woman might hear. "Daddy, she looks hungry." Ethan followed Lily's gaze and saw the woman outside. He frowned slightly. He had passed dozens like her before, on streets, near offices, at red lights. He had donated to charities, written checks, sponsored programs. But today, his daughter was watching. "Can I share my food with her?" Lily asked. "I don't need all of it." Ethan felt something tighten in his chest. He was used to controlling rooms, negotiations, people, but he wasn't prepared for this. "Lily," he began. She looked at him with wide, hopeful eyes. "Mommy used to say food tastes better when you share." That name, Mommy, hit him hard. His wife had died 3 years ago. Since then, it had just been him and Lily learning how to survive grief together. Ethan swallowed. "Are you sure, sweetheart?" Lily immediately nodded. "Yes, I'm full." Ethan hesitated only a second. "Okay," he said quietly, "let's go together." They stepped outside. The woman looked up, startled as the warm cafe door opened. Fear crossed her face, fear of being chased away. But Lily smiled. "Hi," she said cheerfully. "I'm Lily." The woman blinked. "Hello?" "My name is Lily," she repeated, holding out her plate carefully. "You can have my food. Daddy said it's okay." The woman stared at the plate. Her hands trembled. I can't," she whispered. "It's okay," Lily said. "I wanted to share." The woman's eyes filled with tears. Ethan watched silently as the woman slowly accepted the plate, her shoulders shaking as she took the first bite. He had closed million-dollar deals without emotion, but this undid him. They sat together on a bench nearby. The woman introduced herself as Maria. "I didn't expect kindness today," she admitted, eating slowly, carefully, like she was afraid the food might disappear. Lily listened attentively. "Do you have kids?" she asked. Maria nodded. "I did. My son stays with my sister now. I lost my job, then my home. I'm trying to save enough to get back on my feet." Ethan's jaw tightened. He once feared losing investors. This woman feared losing her child. Lily climbed onto the bench beside Maria and leaned against her gently, like it was the most natural thing in the world. "You can sit with us," Lily said. "You don't have to be alone." Maria broke down crying. Ethan felt tears sting his own eyes, and he didn't bother hiding them. "Would you come inside with us?" Ethan asked Maria. "It's warmer." She hesitated. "I don't belong." "You do," Ethan said firmly. Inside the cafe, people stared. Some judged, some whispered, but Lily didn't notice. She colored pictures for Maria on a napkin. Ethan made a decision he didn't plan, calculate, or run through a boardroom. The next day, Maria woke up in a small apartment paid for 6 months in advance. A job waited for her at one of Ethan's companies, starting with training, fair pay, and childcare support. But the biggest change wasn't money, it was dignity. Weeks later, Lily held Maria's hand as she picked up her son from school. "Daddy," Lily whispered that later night, "I'm glad I shared." Ethan kissed her forehead. So am I, because his daughter had taught him something no success ever did, that kindness isn't measured by how much you give, but by how much heart you put into it. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Inspiration Stories Box. Your support helps us share stories that remind the world of compassion and humanity.